If you're looking for a personal credit card with no income requirements, here is the review. Here is a list of credit cards you want to consider. Number 7, we have Fifth Third Cashback Credit Card. Our score, 8.2 over 10. So if you want to get this card with no income requirements, here are the conditions that Fifth Third wants you to fulfill. You got to be a bank client for at least 21 months, application only at branch, individual tax returns for the last 3 years, bank statements from other banks may be required, and proof of employment is not required for this card. So this Fifth Third Cashback card is fantastic. You have 1.67% flat rewards rate, okay, the cashback rate. So the APR will actually oscillates from 19.24% to 29.24% for purchases and balance transfers. For cash advances, you are looking at 28.74%. But the card itself, well, one thing we love about this card is that it's just a cashback feature here. So you have unlimited 1.67% cashback. That's just fantastic, okay? And the card has no annual fee. We love that. So you basically are turning everyday purchases into unlimited cashback if you have the Fifth Third Cashback card. From grocery runs to gas fill-ups to dining out, whenever you use your cashback card, you get 1.67% cashback. No caps, no expiration, no cash at all. So when you really think about it, it's really, really great because with no limit to the cashback you can earn and no expiration date to redeem, your earning power is unlimited. You can redeem your cashback anytime without waiting for a cashback minimum. You can enroll in automatic redemption, and your full cashback balance will redeem automatically each month into a Fifth Third bank account. Okay, this is really important. And what we love here is that you also have other benefits. You have a fast, safe, and touch-free payment process, digital wallet ready for your mobile device, MasterCard ID theft protection and zero liability against unauthorized purchases, no international transaction fees, and cell phone protection. One thing we love about this card is that if you apply at a branch, Fifth Third is really good at actually increasing your limits from time to time. So basically, on average, they will increase your limits from every 3 to 4 months if you have an impeccable payment history. This is really important. Number 6 we have here, Truist Enjoy Cash. Our score, 8.7 over 10. So if you want to get this credit card with no income, you need to fulfill certain conditions. Here they are. You have to be a Truist bank client for at least 18 months. Application only at branch. Individual tax returns for the last 3 years. Bank statements from other banks may be required, but proof of employment is not required. Okay, so the Truist Enjoy Cash is a great credit card that allows you to earn unlimited rewards. You can choose how you want to do it, how you want to actually earn rewards. You can earn 3% cashback on gas and 2% on utilities and groceries with a combined $1,000 monthly spend cap and 1% on all other eligible purchases. So that's option number 1. Option number 2, you can choose to earn 1.5% on all eligible purchases. So the card has no annual fee, okay, and your loyalty cash bonus you actually earn a loyalty cash bonus when you redeem those rewards into a Truist deposit account. So we're speaking about a card that allows you to actually have a 0% intro APR on purchases for 12 to 16 months after account opening. You have an APR that oscillates from 16.99% to 25.99% on purchases after the intro rate expires. So this is really great. Overall, this is a great card, and when you couple that with the stellar customer service that Truist has been offering since their merger, the merger between BB&T and SunTrust Bank, this is just a fantastic bank. It's run very well. They have impeccable customer service, especially when it comes to the credit card department. It's just fantastic. So Truist Enjoy Cash, our score 8.7 over 10. One thing I want to say here is that you also have a constellation of additional benefits. You can actually you have customizable card controls for added security. You have contactless payments and mobile wallets for a faster checkout. You have Visa zero liability protection against unauthorized card use. And one thing we also love about this Truist Enjoy Cash and Truist credit cards in general is that They have a great policy in place where you can add authorized users and actually track your authorized users their expenses even faster. So this is really great, and they even help you. They give you tips and recommendations every now and then on how to help your authorized user improve his or her credit score real fast. So this is just fantastic. Number 5, here we have PNC Cash Rewards Visa. Our score 8.8 over 10. I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're speaking about personal credit cards with no income requirements. So if you want to have this PNC Cash Rewards Visa credit card, you have to fulfill the following conditions. You got to be a bank client for a PNC bank client for the last 24 months at least. Application only at branch. Individual tax returns for the last 3 years. Bank statements from other banks may be required, and PNC will want to review your cash flow. So this is really important. And but the card itself, the PNC Cash Rewards Visa card, is kind of fantastic here. You are looking at a 4% cash back on gas station purchases, 3% cash back on dining purchases at restaurants, 2% cash back on grocery store purchases, 1% back on all other purchases. So it's really a cashback card that allows you to earn a lot of cash. Okay, you can earn at least 1% cash back on purchases everywhere. This is really great. And but the percentage that I just gave you earlier, the 2%, the 4%, the 1%, the 3%, those are on purchases for the first $8,000 in combined purchases in these categories annually, the categories I just listed. Okay, and in terms of let's talk about the rates and offers. So this PNC Cash Rewards Visa allows you to have an introductory 0% APR on balance transfers for the first 12 billing cycles following account opening, when the balance is transferred within the first 90 days following account opening. Then you have a variable APR that fluctuates from 17.74% to 28.74% based on your credit. But the card overall is great. It has a lot of security benefits. We are talking about zero liability fraud protection. You have PNC Easy Lock. In other words, if you have misplaced your PNC credit card, you can lock it, not a problem. And you can lock it in real time. You have alerts. They have a constellation of digital account tools that are really great. We were speaking about cutting edge here, very modern ones, including online account tools, contactless technology, online statements, and the ability to centralize your expenses, to centralize expense monitoring into a dashboard. That's just fantastic. And in terms of rewards, they have a simple 3R policy that we love. You redeem, you receive your cash, you redeem in online banking or in the PNC mobile app. Anytime you have at least $25 in your PNC Cash Rewards account, you receive the cash back as a statement credit or deposit into a qualifying PNC account, and the rewards never expire as long as your account is open. Number 4, we have Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards. Our score 9.1 over 10. By the way, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about personal credit cards with no income requirements. And if you want to get the Bank of America customized cash rewards credit card without income requirements, here are the conditions Bank of America wants you to fulfill. You got to be a Bank of America client for at least 12 months. Application only at branch. Individual tax returns for the last 3 years. Bank statements from other banks may be required. Proof of employment is not required, but they will review your cash flow. So there will be a cash flow reviews at the branch. So this is really important. But overall, this is a great card. It's really wonderful card here. And you have a $200 online cash rewards bonus offer and 3% cash back in the category of your choice. The card has no annual fee. We love that. Okay. And let's just dig a little deeper here. What are we looking at in terms of detail? Well, you have this is a card that allows you to earn cash back your way. You choose your 3% category. Okay, you can choose 3% cash back in the category of your choice. We're speaking about gas, online shopping, dining, travel, drugstores, or home improvement, furnishings. You have 2% cash back at grocery stores and wholesale clubs. 1% cash back on all other purchases. So this is really great. And one thing I want to say here is that the 3% and 2% cash back, you are earning this on the first $2,500 in combined choice category grocery store wholesale club purchases every quarter, because you have rotating categories. Okay, then and afterwards you have 1%. Okay, now to change your choice category or for future purchases, you must go to online banking or use the mobile banking app. And you can change it once each calendar year or make no change, and it basically stays the same. One thing I want to say here is that when you think about this, the Bank of America customized cash rewards credit card, you have to think about a constellation of other benefits. So you have 0% intro APR for the first, check this out, 18 billing cycles. And this applies to purchases and for any balance transfers made within the first 60 days of opening your account. You also have a $200 online cash rewards bonus offer, okay, after making at least $1,000 in purchases in the first 90 days of your account opening. Just fantastic. And so the card has no annual fees. Okay, this is really great. And if you are a preferred member, you actually can earn. If you're a preferred rewards member, you can actually earn 25 to 75% more cash back on every purchase. So this is really great. Number 3, we have Wells Fargo Active Cash. Our score 9.5 over 10. This is a wonderful credit card from Wells Fargo, and if you want to have this card with no income proof, here are the conditions that Wells Fargo wants you to fulfill right now. So you have to be a Wells Fargo bank client for at least 21 months. Application only at branch. Business tax returns required for the last year. Individual tax returns for the last 2 years. Bank statements from other banks. And Wells Fargo will actually perform a cash flow review. So this card overall is great. Okay, and we have seen in the last few years that Wells Fargo has started offering pretty wonderful cards, actually personal cards, but also business cards. I mean, something that was not the case, let's say 15 to 20 years ago, really. So you can earn with this card. You can earn a $200 cashback rewards bonus when you spend $1,000 in purchases in the first 3 months. Plus, you can earn unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. Okay, the card has no annual fee here, and this is really great. It is a cashback credit card. So you are earning 2% cash back. And the cool thing is that you are earning the cash rewards on purchases with no categories to track on a quarterly basis, okay? And you have 0% intro APR for 15 months from account opening on purchases and qualifying balance transfers. After that, your variable APR will be 18.74% to 23.74% or 28.74%. And balance transfers made within the first 120 days from account opening qualify for this intro rate and fee. So this is really great. And so overall, you have a card that has a constellation of benefits, of rewards, just fantastic. Whether you're speaking about cell phone protection up to $600 against damage or theft. You are talking about security features. You have the Wells Fargo mobile app. You have zero liability protection. You have contactless features. You have a credit close-up. So this is a program that allows you actually to own the skills to help understand and track your FICO score, raise it or maintain it. So if you're a Wells Fargo customer, you can actually enroll in the credit close-up program and really enjoy the benefits. Fantastic. Number 2 here, folks, we have the Citi Custom Cash. Our score 9.8 over 10. So you can actually get this credit card with no income, not a problem, but you need to fulfill certain conditions. You have to be a Citibank clients for at least 18 months. Application only at branch. Individual tax returns for the last 3 years. Bank statements from other banks may be required. Proof of employment is not required, okay? And so the card allows you to earn 5% cash back on purchases in your top eligible spend categories each billing cycle, up to the first $500 spent and 1% cash back thereafter. So this is really good. Also, you can earn unlimited 1% cash back on all other purchases. So this is really great. In addition, you can earn $200 cash back after you spend $1,500 on purchases in the first 6 months of account opening. And in terms of the APRs and fees, so you can actually enjoy a low APR for 15 months. Think about it, 15 months. So that's 0% intro APR on purchases for 15 months from date of account opening, and 0% intro APR on balance transfers for 15 months from date of first transfer. After that, the variable APR of 17.74% to 27.74% applies, based, of course, on your credit worthiness. So one thing I want to say here is that this card is fantastic. It has a constellation of benefits. We love the cashback scheme here, okay, and so it is really wonderful. You can earn more cashback just by using the card more often, okay. We're speaking about earning 5%. Think about it. 5% cashback on purchases in your top eligible spend categories each billing cycle, up to the first $500 spent. You have rewards that match your lifestyle. We are speaking about lower APR for 15 months, and we have no annual fee. Now, the cool thing is that people have been complaining about Citibank's customer service and whatnot. They have improved a lot. In the last 2 to 3 years, or even 5 years for that matter, Citi has done a lot to revamp their customer service. So going forward, what we have noticed in our own research is that their credit card customer service, the people who work there are just fantastic. They were way better than what we had, say, 15 or 20 years ago. Number 1, the best of the best in our view here, Chase Freedom Flex. Our score, 10 over 10. So this is just the quintessential card. In our view, if you're looking for a personal credit card with no income required, this is the card you want to go after. Really. It has all the benefits. It has all the perks that you might need in a credit card, and especially if you don't have proof of income. Okay, here are the conditions that Chase wants you to actually meet before you qualify for this card. You got to be a bank client for 16 months. Application possible at branch or online, so you can apply at the branch or online, even though our recommendation is pretty clear. We have said on this show, or maybe not on this show, but on multiple shows in the past, to always apply at a branch if you want to have a high limit. That's important. Chase wants you to show individual tax returns for the last 3 years. Bank statements from other banks may be required, but proof of employment is not required. So this is a wonderful credit card here. You can earn 2%, $200 bonus plus 5% grocery store, and on grocery store purchases up to $800 total cash back. It's just fantastic. Let me break it down for you. Basically, the card allows you to earn a $200 bonus after you spend $500 on purchases in the first 3 months from account opening. Plus, you earn 5% cash back on grocery store purchases, including Target and Walmart, on up to $12,000 spent in the first year. That's $600 cash back. So this is really great, and the card is fantastic because it allows you to actually enjoy the good APR. So you were speaking about, first of all, you have a 0% intro APR for 15 months from account opening, and that applies to purchases and balance transfers. Fantastic. And plus so the APR afterwards goes from 18.74% to 27.49%. So this is really good. So overall, when we talk about actually the cashback rewards and benefits, we're speaking about, again, $200 bonus plus 5% grocery store offer, up to $800 total cashback. You can earn 5% cashback in quarterly bonus categories. We're not really we're not big fans of quarterly categories here, but listen, the Chase Freedom Flex has other benefits, so it might be worth it. Okay, so we're speaking about, you can also so you have also other ways to earn extra cash back. You can earn 5% on travel purchased through Chase Ultimate Rewards. You can earn 3% on dining at restaurants, including takeout and eligible delivery services. You can earn 3% on drugstore purchases. You can earn 1% on all other purchases. So overall, it's a wonderful card. Let me give you a few pro tips before we close to this conversation here. So basically, I've just shown you a couple of credit cards that do not require income proof as long as you meet other requirements, okay? And one of which is to actually apply at the branch where you currently are a client. Very important. You want to start where they know you at, okay? And so if you want to get this kind of credit card, please first check your credit score. I mean, you don't have proof of income, okay, but you do have a credit score. So make sure that credit score is actually it's reasonable, and check your credit report to make sure there are no inaccuracies, there are no problems, and nobody has actually used or stolen your good name and social security number. And also choose the type of card that you want. So I've given you if you notice here, the list that we have here features primarily cashback credit cards. And this is because cashback credit cards are historically some of the cards that you can apply for successfully, no matter your financial condition. Obviously, you got to be able to show the lender that you have a good credit score, that you have the resources to pay whatever you charge on the card. But overall, you are able to get this cashback card, a lot more easily than you would get the platinum cards, for example, those elite cards. And one thing I want to say here is that you have to compare credit card offers, okay, and making sure that you are comfortable with the offers. And so when we talk about credit card offers, you want to compare them. You want to look at eligibility, membership fees, APR, rewards, and benefits, okay? You want to read the fine prints. It's important to not assume that you understand everything. And it's always better when we talk about applying for the credit card, please go to the branch. That way you avoid mistakes, okay? And if you can get approved, let's say approved or pre-approved or pre-qualified first, just do it. Because you're trying to preserve your FICO score. You don't want your credit score to be decimated by too many hard inquiries. So it's always better to have soft inquiries at first to gauge your chances of approval, to ask all questions. When you are at the branch, please ask all questions. You want to ask the rep, basically at the bank or credit union for that matter. You want to ask them the paperwork needed to qualify for this credit card. So the bottom line here is what? The bottom line is you want to do research so that you do not apply randomly. That's why we always say do not apply for this credit cards online, because see, the whole thing is, unless you have stellar credit, I'm talking about 750 and above, you want to go to a branch to apply. Very important. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Just want to quickly recap to this conversation. So I was just talking to you about the top 7 personal credit cards with no income requirements here. So we're speaking about number 1, Chase Freedom Flex Hour Score, 10/10. Number 2, we have the Citi Custom Cash, 9.8/10. Number 3, we have the Wells Fargo Active Cash, 9.5/10. Number 4, we have the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards, 9.1/10. Number 5, we have the PNC Cash Rewards Visa, 8.8/10. Number 6, we have the Truist Enjoy Cash, 8.7/10. Number 7, we have the Fifth Third Cashback Credit Card, 8.2/10. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.